All right. This is True Told TV, and I am Ezra Drew. And today I want to talk about being careful when you're clicking links, especially blue links. And also, don't ever let anybody tell you they're going to send you a code and then you tell them what they just sent you. All right, let's begin. So, first, let's just explain what I'm talking about these blue links and when you have to worry about this particular kind of scam. All right, so let's explain the purpose of the blue link. All right, the purpose of them trying to send you a link, whether it be in your email message box, whether it be to your text messages on your phone, or whether it be in your inbox on a dating website, or whether somebody's trying to hack you on your Facebook page and they're trying to trick you by acting like they're one of your friends into clicking this link. All right. The purpose of the link, if they get you on Facebook like that, let's talk about Facebook. Okay, now, this is how clever some people are when they're trying to get your information off your phone. All right. They will go and hack your friend's page or somebody that you know's page. And most of the time they do that by sending them a friend request. They accept the friend request in some kind of way. They expose themselves to a hacker. Okay, so then what they do is they go and they remake a whole nother page and act like they're you. And then they come in your inbox, or they go and they look and they see who they've had interactions with on their timeline, who's on their friends list, things of that nature. And they figure out some people that this person probably talks to on a regular basis, or they actually know because they talk to them repeatedly. Or they might like a lot of their posts, or they might shut them out on their birthday or whatever, right? So then what they do is they send that person a message and they act like that they're the person. And so they've tried to get me like this numerous of times, and they have never been able to get me because I'm a very skeptical person. And so they usually start out like this: "Hey, how you doing, man? I haven't talked to you in a while," or something like that. And they'll be like, "Did you hear about that new blah, 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 that new loan program where you're getting free money?" Or something where they know you're most likely going to be interested in it when they say it. And they say, if you want to know about it, just click that link. Now, if you think about it, you have to know what kind of relationship you and this person that they're trying to act like they are actually have. So if you know you don't even really talk to this person like that, you haven't even really, really interacted with them at all in the message box or much at all, and all of a sudden they're hitting you up out of the blue with something like that, that's suspicious to somebody like me. So every time somebody ever sent me something like that, I always ask them, tell me where we met. I'll ask them that, or I'll ask them a specific question, something I know only they would know, and we both would know mutually. And most of the time, that's enough for them to block you. You'll know it was a hacker because then they'll block you. And then if you do have any other kind of way to get in touch with that person, then you call the real person, or you hit them up and you try to call the phone and you tell them, hey, you just got hacked, because I've done that numerous of times. Okay, that's one way they'll try to get you. Another way that they'll try to get you with this same scam is if you put an ad up on Craigslist or on Facebook Marketplace or anywhere online where you're advertising, like you're trying to either find an apartment to rent, or you're trying to rent out an apartment. If you put an advertisement up about an apartment or a house or anything like that, whether you're looking for one or you're trying to rent yours out, they'll contact you. But most likely, I've seen it when you put up an ad and you say you're looking for a place. They'll contact you and they'll be like, I have a place. This is another scam they'll do. Send me your email address and I'll send you some information. I have really rented places, so I know how real landlords usually talk when they have a place. They usually say, "Hey, I got a place." You ask them where it's at. They'll say the address, and then you'll ask them if they got some pictures. They'll say, "Yeah." They'll send you some pictures. You'll look at the pictures. If you like what you see, then you'll talk to them on the phone. You'll find out the qualifications. You might meet up with them and hook up with them. Right? But what they never do is ask me for my email address. They can send me some information. You don't need to have my email address. You can send whatever you need to send right to this phone. That's what I always tell them. And then they'll be like, "Well, I'm going to send you a code, and then I want you to tell me what code I sent you because I want to make sure you're real." Don't fall for that, because once you tell them what that code is, then they'll be able to hack into your phone. Okay? Sometimes they'll send you a link and say, "Click this link so I can know that you're real." Don't click that link. Or not only might your phone get a virus, it might also get hacked. And sometimes you have to Google and tell if your phone is hacked. If your phone is doing weird stuff like going in and out of apps right in front of your face without you doing anything, if your phone cuts off and cuts back on a lot, you might have been hacked. Because I Googled it to see what the symptoms are of a phone that's been hacked. Okay? Another way they'll try to get you with these blue links is if you're on a dating website and you have a lot of catfish, and what they usually do is they go get a beautiful girl's picture. It's usually some young hottie looking girl, and then they'll lead with a provocative message that most simple-minded men that think with their little head and not their big head will respond to. Do you know how to F word? Like, are you good at F wording? Or they'll send you a picture of their private parts, which is probably some picture they got offline. And then they'll lead with something like that, something provocative. And then they'll be like, "If you want to see more, or if you want to see my video, click this link." Don't click that link. Because they're going to be hacking your phone. They might even be hacking your dating profile account and going around acting like they're you. Saying and doing weird stuff, and people think it's you tripping out here, and it's really you got hacked. Right? Let me see. That's all of the ways I could think of right now about these blue links. This is what I'll tell you, though. I don't care what situation it is. I don't care who you're dealing with. If you don't know them personally, you don't know that they're legit personally, this is your first time talking to them or meeting them, and they try to send you a link, I tell people I don't click links. Whatever is behind that link, I suggest you go ahead and send it to me directly, because I'm not going to click your links, because I know that clicking those links can end up bad for you. Okay, so beware of the blue links. This is Beware Scam Likely.